house out by the stones with bleach. Her eyes would water as the tires screeched. Had a big fire on the loadhouse dock, and I told my old man that I wanna rock. It was 1985. We would gladly sell our cars to keep the band alive. Don't you think it's a little absurd? Don't you think the neighbors overheard? We were screaming at the top of our lungs. Mom wouldn't let us have a BB gun. In the snow I took my driver's test. Who'd have thought it'd lead to my arrest? Did the cheerleaders give the cops a hint about the midnight egg throwing incident? Then Dad turned on the fire. Mom passed out our parachutes. Big brother walked the wire. And I laced up my rocket boots, and we all piled in the Rambler, and we listened to the gambler on the way. You got to know when to hold up. Our brains were happy and our feet were fine, and a dead halt cause the horse had died. We could stretch around the city block. That meant nothing to the typical jock. Then it came time to forge ahead, so Mikey and me and Heather and Ed had to move to California. And I met and married my little Bonnie J. Dad turned on the fire. Mom passed out our parachutes. Big brother walked the wire. And I laced up my rocket boots, and we all piled in the Chevy, and we headed for the levee on the way. Our eyes would water as the tires screeched. Then it came time to forge ahead, so Mikey and me and Heather and Ed had to move to California. And I forgot what I was supposed to say. Dad turned on the fire. Mom passed out our parachutes. Big brother walked the wire. And I grew up on apple juice, and we all piled in the Chevy, and we headed for the levee, singing bye bye Miss American Pie.
Is there anybody that would like to come up next to sing a song? Is anybody, or just say a few words? Mark Tormeo, awesome. Come on up, brother. Give it up for Mark. Guitar sounds really nice, Brad. Got it all tuned for you.
All right. What's up, everybody? My name's Mark. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just gonna come up and play some songs that kind of had some meaning to me of Bert's. But then I realized the story about why I'm playing those songs is kind of interesting, so I kind of want to tell it real quick. I think the first time I spoke to Bert, interacted with him, I was going to play one of his songs with our friend Josh. Josh wanted to play one of his songs at a show we were doing. And I said, yeah, that's great, let's do it. But he couldn't remember the words. So we called him. And I thought that was kind of funny because we could have Googled it, but we called him because it was more fun. Like, what are the words to your songs that we're about to play? So that was my introduction to him. I've known about him my whole life, you know, but that was my first experience with him, asking him the words to his songs. And of course, he was gracious and helpful, like he always is. And then Josh died. We all played a show at Josh's funeral, a whole bunch of us here, including Bert. Bert played a song that I had never heard before of his that has since become one of my favorites. But after the show, I played a song that I didn't know that night. Somebody asked me to play the song and I had to learn it real quick. And it was kind of a tongue twister, the lyrics in it. And after I played it, Bert came up to me and like he always did, he always had something nice to say about me. Just like was always listening and would find something that he liked about what I did and tell me. And I remember distinctly at the show what he said was, man, the lyrics of that song were so hard. I'm so impressed that you could sing all those words. And I said, yeah, thanks, yeah, it was kind of hard, I had to do it fast. He's like, no, really, and he kind of wouldn't let go. He kept telling me that was really good. And it kind of, you know, I had such tunnel vision at that point. I was just trying to get through the show and not do a bad job, but he kind of made it sink into me, like, yeah, that was kind of cool. There was a lot of difficult singing in that song. I felt good after talking to him about it, and he kind of always did that. He would always tell me he liked the way I sang, and you could tell he was listening and cared. That was kind of his thing. And I'm sure a lot of other people have very similar stories to that. What's interesting about today and that story to me is last night at 1 o'clock in the morning, I was trying to learn the words to these songs that we used to play years ago. And I had never sung them. I just played on them and did some backups and stuff, so I'm trying to cram these lyrics into my head. And I'm sure if you ask anyone here that's played with me, I'm not the kind of person who likes to just kind of wing something if I don't know it. Yeah, I'm not just super chill and like, let's try it. I want to know it. I don't know these songs very well, so if I'm gonna struggle with them and if I forget some lyrics, help me out if you know them, but it just kind of dawned on me as I was driving over here, like that's what he was saying that day at Josh's funeral. Like, I'm so impressed you're able to learn these words so fast, so now I'm learning his. Let's see. Chances are I won't get him out, but if he were here, he'd probably find something else nice to say about what I did, even though I totally biffed the lyrics. Let's see what happens. This is the one that we called him about that day. It's called San Clemente. And in learning these lyrics, what an amazing thing he would do about somehow capturing the spirit of Southern California that we all know. You know, I wasn't on this camping trip with his family, but I've been on this camping trip with my family, and it feels so familiar, you know, just being someone that lives here. So, man, amazing.
Cigars and
sexual novels. Night drift of fast car headlights shone through the canvas. I could hear night exercises at the base. Somebody's radio's playing out in the distance. Randy, what a fine wife you would be. Let's go, boys. I think I got one more in me, maybe. You guys might really have to help me with this one. Although I got most of the words of the last one, I'm feeling pretty confident now. Maybe Bert was right, maybe I am good at remembering words. I was at home brewing his old beer, and we were all amazed that he could steer with his hand in his sling and his heart on his sleeve. So we backed the trailer up and somebody yelled bottoms up, and that just opens another can of worms. Yeah, it's true, we drive real crummy cars, but the Zans don't live too far, and after all, you said you might not be right with me. You guys know some harmonies for this? Feel free to jump up if you do. Do you wanna call it quits? Are you tired and sick? Oh baby, do you wanna call it quits? Beat the talk of the backlash, so we took the bottles and we emptied the cash. Where's the cop when you need one? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner's a loss. Let's split the hairs, let's split the cost. If you could say you got some mustard right here.
All right, we're gonna bring up a few people here. Susanka, would you come up and say a few words? Please welcome to the stage, Susanka.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute.
If anybody would like to sign up, there's still spaces here. I'm sure we can get you in, so just come on up to the stage and fill her. Tickets still available, yeah, exactly.
Hi, I'm Bert's brother Matt, and first of all, I want to thank everyone here today and everyone performing and who love Bert and wanted to be a part of this. Our family has drawn a great deal of help getting through this from all the wonderful comments and all the love that's been outpoured for our brother, and so God bless you all and thank you so much. And to Mr. Crum here, I had the same thing happen. Man, I love your album. I especially like Fat Charlie. No, that's the Crusher. So yeah, no, it's over the years. You know, my brother's music has brought a lot of joy. I know to a lot of people, but for me personally, you know, it's nothing I enjoy more than him giving me that first demo tape and saying, you know, this isn't for publication, but yeah, I needed you to hear it, and for me to go through song by song with him and just deconstructing and reconstructing the songs. I'm not a musician, but I love my brother's music. And, you know, Brad, God bless you, Dickie, you know, John, you know, you guys have been a part of my life. And of course, I just revisited Astronaut Love Triangle last night with my sister, and we cried our eyes out. We cried our eyes out, but it was a beautiful thing, and you know, with the Jelly of the Month. And my favorite though is the Bert Susanka Band. You know, that one project that he did with Rob. And I can't see very good in the lights. I've never been on a stage in my life. Just know that he loved you very much, okay? I want you to know that, and I mean, there's just certain people that here in the last days of his life, I had the privilege of taking care of him, and you know, he expressed so much love to so many people. But Rob, you know, you're right there, you know, with him. Everybody that came and saw him, he did this to him, you know, but there's certain people that I know in his life over the years have meant a lot to him, and so. Couple fun things though. Some woman, I don't know who it was, has made, you know, this is about a week, about 4 days before he died, put out a beautiful, you know, little testimonial, I guess on Facebook or something, and said how wonderful he was and how welcome he was when she came to California. And it was, she had a profile picture there, and she was a very beautiful woman. And so, you know, we all, I think Susan read it to Bert, and so, or I think it was maybe somebody else, but anyways, so he, you know, couldn't speak or anything, but he had a little computer that he could tap into, and so we watched him as he slowly tapped out a message. So we were all anxious to hear what it was, and then it said, you push the button, it could speak, and it said, tell Susan I had an affair with her. Total Bert. You know, he never stopped. We had a lot of fun. You can imagine me having to give him showers. The two of us, like, you know, in a gay bathhouse together there with, and him as modest as he is, you know, there's just, it was tough on him. But the other thing that I know, if you know Bert, he always made everybody feel like you were the one that was the most special to him. You always felt that way. He had that knack. That my father was the same way. Everybody was his favorite because they all felt that in their heart. But he had his vanity. He had his pompadour, and there were certain things that he wanted to look good and stuff. So he told Susan, he said, Susan, before the mortuary comes to get me.
Man, don't tell this.
You guys will totally get this. Totally get this. You've been on a tour bus with him when he pulls the hair out of your ear or out of your nose when it's sticking out. So he said, make sure the nose hair was trimmed, okay? So I had my first teary moment though when after he died, I'm looking in the mirror and I see a nose here, and I pulled it out, and I thought, okay, Berto, for the rest of my life, if I pull a nose hair out, I'm saying a Hail Mary for it. Anyways, once again, thank you all so much for being here, and God bless you all.
Come on up. Bridget, come on down.
Baby, right here, baby.
And after this, we're going to have Rookie and Chad. And if anyone else would like to sign up, please come on up.
I'm Bridget. Hi, Bridget. I knew Bert all my life. I knew him little till a grown man. You're gonna think that I'm lying, but I'm not. He never said a mean thing to me. Oh, in my whole life.
You sent me a check recently, so it's okay.
He never said anything mean to me. He would say kind words and
We're all settled.
today you look beautiful, or come here and give me a hug or a kiss, but there was never anything mean. And I know that that is hard to believe, but I'm telling you the truth. He had a way with people. He really did. We were going to Modern Day High School, Bert and I, and we had to take a bus. And I was always 2 hours early, getting the hair ready, getting everything ready, getting my uniform on, walking all the way around our cul-de-sac to get on the bus. And when I would leave the house, Bert was just getting out of bed. And he was in the bathroom, and he was blow drying his hair, and he was saying goofy things. And I'd go, Bert, you gotta hurry up. And yeah, I'll be right there. He was always a little bit on the late side. And there was a bus driver, and he was just a really crabby bus driver. He was one of those kind of people like, oh, yeah, I see you there, but you're not at the stop, and he'd just mow right past you. And you would go, and he would just mow right past him. He was just a grumpy bus driver, but there was something about Bert. So I would say to the bus driver, he's coming, my brother's coming. And you'd see my brother Bert jump over the concrete fence instead of walking all the way around the block like I did. Jumping over the concrete fence, he'd be running across the street. He'd run right in front of the bus so the guy couldn't mow him over. But the thing that used to always get me was when he would walk in, he would high five the bus driver. And that bus driver loved him. It was just he had a way of taking things and making people love him. It was just so beautiful. And kind of like with you, I also have sung all my life. I sing in churches, completely different. But I would be done with a funeral or done with a wedding, and sometimes it would be a rough funeral, you know, it would be someone that I love very much. And then he would come to me when no one was around, and he'd go, Biddy was my nickname, Biddy, the way you took that one note, and the way you held that note, and you just held it, and it was just so beautiful. You knew that he was listening. You knew that he genuinely cared. And like Matt said, each one of, there's 7 brothers, 6 brothers and sisters. Margie, Mary, Alice, Mark, Matt, me. We all felt like we were his favorite. His favorite. And it did come from our dad, who used to make us feel the exact same way. But I want you to know that you were his favorites also. He was that kind of a person. It wasn't just something superficial. It wasn't something just because you're here tonight and you came to hear me sing. That that just wasn't who he was at all. So like you, there's this one refrain of one of his songs that plays over and over and over in my head since he passed. It's the last thing he said to me right before he passed, 2 days before he wasn't conscious anymore, is this. I keep thinking about those hands that made the heart. I keep thinking about his heart. And how much he loved our Lord. Yeah, he would never recite a passage and make you feel uncomfortable or anything like that. But in his song he wrote,
well, how do you know my name?
one minute after death, where will I be? Lord, I hope it's with thee. Oh, Lord, I hope it's with thee. Oh, Lord, I hope it's with thee. I've gone 65 years, and I am sure that's exactly where he is.
Live from New York.
Just let everybody know, please stick around. We're all going to do a giant group picture at the end here shortly after the speakers. So, Rookie, come on up, please.
Hi, my name is Brooklyn, and I just wanted to say we love you, Uncle Bert.
My name is Kirsten. I'm his niece. I can't really talk when I'm crying, so it'll be very short. My first memories will be my favorite memories. Like he said, San Clemente was very important to our family. To this day, we still go every year. And my earliest memories of him was around the campfire with his guitar. And I thought he was so cool. He was such a special person. When I bought my first home, it was about less than a block from his house. So I saw him a lot. And I'm just gonna miss him a lot. Thank you.
The middle one.
Sorry, I have crazy social anxiety, but I just want to let you all know that I was blessed to be brought into Bert's family when I was like 12 years old. Wachters, Susankas, Sullivans, Baldakis all accepted me like I was a part of the family, and man, mad love Bert. That's all I can say.
Bert's niece, Erin. And I just want to thank DiPiazza's for today and everybody else for setting this up, because this DiPiazza's was a special place for us. Used to bring Granny here to see the Ziggins play, and then later brought my kids in diapers to see the Jelly of the Month Club. So it was really special coming here, so I appreciate you hosting it here today for Bert. Again, like my Uncle Matt was saying with the nose hairs, in Bert's last days, he also gave us a special memory. Our family loves fishing. It's something we do. You hear it in a lot of his songs. And when we went to visit him, we showed him a really nice sized fish that my son had just caught in Montana. And Bert was able to type on his iPad that when he goes to heaven, he's gonna see all the fish we catch. And then he typed some more, and he told us he's gonna steal them all off our lines. And so now for the rest of our lives, whenever a fish gets off our line, we are gonna be cursing Bert under our breath. Bert, Uncle Bert, every time one gets away. And that to me is so special because he will always be with us when we are fishing. Again, thank you all so much for the memories and the messages. It has been healing to all of us to read the love that you have shared with us about Bert and how he has made a difference in your lives. So thank you for doing that. Thank you.
I'm just going to piggyback onto the comments about fishing. I just wanted to say real quick, so of all the songs that I worked on with Bert, and some of them were just beautiful, gut wrenchers, and just, you know, he would always come back to me and he'd say, you know, the favorite song that, you know, you helped me produce and arrange and do all this stuff, let's go fishing. So just wanted to say that.
I'm trying to figure out if they know it. Yeah. Like, wait, is that
right? We're only hoping that the live feed is fixed and getting out there. I hope Susan can hear this. It's.
Cut out again. This one that cable we get announced back. Can we grab another cable real quick? Oh, sure. Yeah. You want to just take this cable around? I think it's fine.
Quite recently, myself and Mike Happel and Mike Long, another friend of ours from Long Beach, revived a Ziggins set over at Alex's bar. And I realized it had been about 4 years. And when I was made to sing Bert's songs that weren't, you know, my own or someone else's, the words just came to me. I'd never rehearsed them, right? So, how many of you have the same experience? Yeah. Every word, right? So I'm gonna give this one a try for Susan. I hope you can see this. I ain't got a friend in the world
took it and I'm mad about that. But I got furball. Yes, I got furball. And furball. But she's got me. Well, if you think you got yourself a copy of the Prince and Pauper, it's like a double words, but Dennis Hopper. Something about the weather and the surf and the furball looks a lot like Dennis Hopper. The other night was watching Rams against the Bears. Furball said, "Can we change it, please, to the Hollywood Square?" So that furball, that crazy furball, and furball, big finish. Well, she's got me. Da, 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 da. That's okay, I didn't know the chords to the end either. I'm a drummer. I have a perfect excuse. Got another one?
Gilligan.
Darling, I love you. Call you darling for sure. I wrote your name on a matchbook back in 1974. Your sister's name was Sissy, and your folks had passed away. And I caught myself dreaming about making GA. That night in Georgia, that night in Georgia, we fell in love. That night in Georgia, that night in Georgia, we fell in love. A transistor radio that's resting against the bed, and all them talk show stations are putting ideas in your head. Just because I'm gone, well, it don't mean no good. And you know my next truck stop is in our neighborhood. That night in Georgia, that night in Georgia, we fell in love. of your birth. I still can't believe last Wednesday as we laid her in the earth. All those things we said we'd do, we just never did. Like taking that one last great vacation, just one time without the kids. That night in Georgia, ooh, that night in Georgia, ooh, that night in Georgia, that night in Georgia, we fell in love.
I've never rehearsed or even played. I've only played it once, and I think it was with you and Bert.
Probably here for 10 people. We made about $80. Yeah.